What's up, everybody? We're here. It's time. You know it's time. We're here with the All Things Fantasy Grounds talk show on Sunday nights. I'm here with my co-host, who I'll get to in a second. Just as a reminder, All Things Fantasy Grounds talk show is meant to teach and help, but the opinions stated by those of us on the show are not that of USA or Smiteworks USA LLC or Fantasy Grounds. So please keep that in mind, everybody. And with that, let me say hello to one of my co-hosts, Fury Fate. How are you?
I'm good. Like I said earlier, but for the stream, I am in my kitchen cooking some fideo, and I look like a hot mess, so that's why I'm off camera at the moment.
Okay.
Now she looks gorgeous.
And let's say hello to the birthday girl, Robin. How are you?
That's me. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So, what we're doing, everybody? Oh, my my brick wall is on the bottom of the. That's funny. I need to get rid of that. That's funny. On the stream, I have a brick wall down there. That's my other camera, which is this camera, which is, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Anyway, so today we're going to be doing an Ask Me Anything, which is actually an AUA, Ask Us Anything. And you guys can do that. You can ask us anything about Fantasy Grounds, and we will try to answer your questions. And if we can't answer the question, we'll just end the show in shame, maybe, or something like that.
Yes.
Anyway, and also during the show, Robin is going to do a Hobbit-style birthday, which is instead of accepting gifts from everyone else, she is going to give away gifts. And
that's right.
I'm going to start. I did not tell Robin I was doing this, but I'm going to start the show by giving Robin a birthday present.
Oh, God.
She does not know that I'm doing this. And as all of you know, or if you don't, I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. There is a contest going on where I'm giving away $1,000 worth of DM's Guild gift certificates. I'm giving 10 people $100, and for Robin's birthday, you are going to be the 11th early bird winner, so you win a $100 gift certificate for your birthday. And I'll give that to you after the show. You're welcome.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yay!
You can always give it back to him by buying all his shit.
Yes, that's exactly what you're gonna get. $50 back.
The 50 of that's gonna come back to me. That's great. I love it.
That's right.
So, guys, if you have questions about Fantasy Grounds, just in general, and Linsman, I will answer what the Kevin reference means. You guys can type that into chat. You can do us a favor by maybe typing question in all caps and then your question, so that we can, as the chat goes by, we can see those. A couple people have asked me to tell the Kevin story, so I guess I'll start with that.
Refresh for everybody since it's a new season.
Say that again, Fury.
Gotta refresh everybody because it's a new season, new year.
Oh, that's right. We gotta give it the refresh. And happy birthday to Lady Shell, by the way, whose birthday was yesterday. And she is not here because she is moving. So for the foreseeable future, Lady Shell will not be joining us on Sunday nights because she's moving to her new house by herself. So she has to take time to do that.
But that means after she's done moving, she'll have, better internet than her dial-up, and then she can join us for everything.
Right. Maybe even on camera. Awesome. I'm looking at myself in the camera, regretting this decision. All right. Now, the Kevin story is this. When I started, I'm super old, as all of you know. I'm 54. I'm really fucking ancient. I started playing Dungeons & Dragons when I was 15 years old in 1981. And there's a subsection of our audience right now is going, I wasn't even alive in 1981. No names, you two. So a guy at school had been carrying around the Player's Handbook, or the Dungeon Master's Guide. And I had befriended him, and this was like 9th grade. And I said, what is that? And he goes, oh, yeah, this is a cool thing where you can use your imagination to play fantasy games, and you can be like magic users and fighters and fight monsters and stuff. And I'm like, I'm in. What is it? I didn't know anything about it. So I was like, yeah. So he goes, okay, well, come over to my house and I'll get this kid that I know that runs he runs the game, and we'll set it up. So we go there, and and it's like me and this guy, my friend, and another friend of ours. So 3 of us, I think. And then he got this kid. Now remember, we're 15. He got this kid named Kevin, who is a 12. So when you're 15 and you're like under the control of someone who's 12, that's like an odd experience, and I think it still holds true today. But we spent like 4 hours poring over the player's handbook, making our characters, and just think about the first time you ever played D&D. This is what we did. And I was so excited, and there's one player's handbook, so we're passing the book back and forth, and we've got our yellow sort of construction paper type, the old character sheets, and we're filling it out, rolling dice, making stuff, having a great time. And we do this for like 4 hours, and then we're in this like dimly lit basement on a pool table. It's the quintessential D&D game. So we get ready, and this kid Kevin goes, okay, now we're gonna start the adventure. So he sets the scene, and he's like, you're in this town, and there's a bunch of elven people and around, and whatever the scene was. And he says, and you're walking down an alley, and you see some sort of shadowy figures off in the distance. And what do you do? And then we were like, okay, well, we get ready to see if maybe they're gonna be friendly or not. And he goes, okay, and then he scratches a note on a piece of paper, and he slides it to me. Now, remember, we'd been setting up our characters, never played the game before, spent 4 hours making a character. I was a magic user with 2 hit points. And he slides me the note. I open this paper. I'm all excited. And the note says, you have been shot in the chest with a crossbow bolt. You are dead. Please do not say anything to the other players. And I threw this note down on the table, and I was a very, very angry kid. I was a very angry young man. Threw this note on the table, and I'm like, this game sucks. Fuck you, and fuck this game, and fuck all of you, and I'm fucking out of here. And I went to go flip the table, and it's like an 800-pound oak pool table. So it's just this, right? And I was so mad. And I start storming out of the room. And then my friend who's introducing me to the game goes, hey, come back. And then he says, you can't do that. You can't just kill a guy right away. So we kind of reset, and then we played, and it was fine. But had my friend not pulled me back, I wouldn't be talking to you guys today, because I would have never played D&D again. And that guy's name was Kevin. And years later...
Screw that guy.
Yes, fuck Kevin. And so that's become the meme. The meme has become fuck Kevin. And I've told that story so many times, and then recently, like within the last year or so, I found out that my memory wasn't that good. That Kevin's actually name was Max, but we still say fuck Kevin, because that's just the way it is. Anyway, so that's the Kevin story. So when you go to my Discord or you hear fuck Kevin, that 12-year-old punk ass bitch, then that's what we're talking about. There's even there's even a command. It's Kevin in the chat, in the Twitch chat. You can type it in, and it says that. Anyway, so that's that story, you guys.
Wait. So where'd you get the Kevin name from to begin with? I mean, was that somebody else's name?
No, in recalling the story, I just remembered his name as being Kevin, and I just remembered wrong. Because
awesome.
I didn't think about that kid or tell that story for maybe 20 or 25 years after it happened. And then I told it more recently in the last 5 years, like on stream and stuff, and it just became this thing. And then it's like I told that story once, and then everybody was like, fuck Kevin, and I'd get emails that just said fuck Kevin. It was hilarious. So everybody just kind of glommed onto it. Anyway, so now you're all caught up, everybody who didn't know that. How are babies made in Fantasy Grounds? Also, fuck Kevin. How are babies made? Ladies?
So in the NPC library, you right click and you go new entry. And in the title bar of that entry, you type baby. Ta-da!
There you go.
Baby, oh my god, that was the best answer. I love it.
Yes.
That was way better than what I would have ended up saying. And
their stats are 10s across the board, except they have 15 in charisma.
Mm-hmm. 15 in charisma because they're baby, yeah.
Yeah, right. Babies are adorable.
I mean, that's so much better than, one day a woman and an orc fall in love, and then they go dancing, and then they make half-orc babies. I mean, yeah, that's how
They fall in love and they go dancing.
Yes.
That's the order. You first fall in love and then go dancing. I think in real life, it's the reverse. Once you fall in love, you never go dancing again, but you might fall in love while you're dancing. My
Right,
mother,
maybe.
God bless her, she thought, my mother was she's watching like Lucy when they had to sleep in separate beds, and she thought you could get pregnant from dancing. My mom did.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, well, you must have
No.
danced pretty close at least once there, Mom. Yeah, she totally did. When she was a kid, she thought that's how you got pregnant. Was dancing.
Are you
too close.
you're an only child? No siblings?
Well, that's a qualified question. I am an only child. I have step brothers and sisters from,
Oh, okay.
but they're all morons. They're not really in my life, so that's why I can say that. So yeah, I'm an only childish, right?
Gotcha.
I act like I'm an only child. I'm super spoiled. All right. So before it was, here's a question. What is one title from your bucket list that you would love to have in FG?
Like something we want to make or just something we want to own?
Yeah, I don't understand the question. I already own everything I want to own.
Yeah, I don't.
I look at the catalog
I'll
in the
fix that.
Smiteworks store and go, what don't I have? And, I've got all the stuff I want, I think. I can't answer that question. Unless that's not what you mean, Lensman. I'm not sure. Hey, do you want to... What are the prizes, Robin? Do you want to explain a little bit about what you're going to give away?
Yeah, I mean, I was just like thinking I would do whatever. So
you didn't have a plan? Okay.
No, I didn't have a plan. I am so not a preparer sort of person. I'm looking now at my account. So
okay. A model. Okay, clarification. A module or setting other than Dragonlance that you wish were made available on Fantasy Grounds. Oh, do you guys have one that you wish was available?
Spelljammer.
Ooh, Spelljammer. That'd be fun. What about you, Furied?
There was this thing in 3.5, and it was all about fairies and the elves, and it was like super expensive. I can't remember the name of the book, but I would love to see that in a 5.5e edition, or 5e setting.
Yeah, and I don't. He said other than Dragonlance because he knows that's what I'm gonna say. I can't think of anything specifically that I would like, but Greyhawk might be kind of cool. But I don't. Not the second edition or first edition version, but if they did that in 5th edition, that would be kind of cool. But just because of the map and everything. Robin's cat is making a cameo. McClancy, that's with a Y, not an I. Let's just get that right. Let's just tighten it up over there, Mark.
Yeah, my cats, I apologize. They're like going nuts back there.
My cats are back there. They're they're all dead. They're not moving. I'm just kidding. I don't have pets. I can't have a pet. I'm so upset about that. You know what I can have though is a girlfriend. Is it, honey? Are you back there? No, I don't think so. I don't think there's anybody back there.
Oh my god.
Tina, that's her name. Tina, are you gonna come in here and say hi? No, okay. There's no Tina. All right. For fake girlfriends, I like to come up with a name of someone I've never met. Like I don't know any Tinas, so then I can use that name as a fake girlfriend. Tina, yeah, that's right, Dead End. Okay, so, any other legit questions, guys? I want to try to answer. I've got Fantasy Grounds and Fantasy Grounds Unity open. I mean, I can answer questions about it if you want, if that's what you guys think you want. Otherwise, we can just sit here and do nothing. Had an ex named Tina. You can have her. And then Engorgio's making the requisite masturbation joke, of course. I wouldn't expect anything less from the people at this channel.
Naturally.
Ooh, there's a noise. Somebody followed? What happened? Oh, thank you for following Xanderathos. Is that how you say that? Xanderathos? Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. Did I mentioned the contest? Did I actually put the link? I don't think maybe I did. So for those of you that want to win $100 in gift certificates There's the link right there. Go to it. Most of you's already done it, but if you haven't, go do it.
6 giveaways.
You're doing
We're
6
doing
giveaways?
6.
Okay, let's do one right now.
Okay.
Okay.
It will be for the compendium of written works. Favorite 4 fantasy grounds, obviously.
Okay, so let's see. Do we want to show that on screen first?
Sure.
Link me the URL for that?
I put them in all in.
Oh, you did.
our little
Oh
Discord
my
chat.
God! Here we go. Okay.
Baller!
Okay, so here we go, guys. The first giveaway is going to be this. There's a link for you guys to look at it. The Compendium of Written Works, Faerun, by Robin and Steve. All right. So let me go set the contest up here. That's you.
That's
all right.
me.
Raffles. Keyword. Raffle item is the complete works. We're just going to call it that. And we'll make the keyword Robin, and we'll start it with a 2-minute timer, everybody. So type in exclamation Robin, and you have to spell Robin right. R-O-B-Y-N. That's how I train everybody. So once that counter counts down, you guys, we'll draw that out. Let's look at some of the other things that she's giving away. What is this? Cursed classes. I remember when that came out. Archetypes of Everon. Dwarvish archetypes. Elvish archetypes. Lots of archetypes.
Yeah. Everybody have some archetypes. Except the first one is books. Lots of books, though. I really like this one because I made it myself. PDF. Me and Steve Fiddler. It's really pretty. The PDF is.
Is there a Fantasy Grounds version of it?
Yeah, that's the Fantasy Grounds
version
is. Okay. That I'm giving away. Yeah.
Rivenox, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Rivenox, I hope. Oh, it could be Ryvenix. Yeah, I never know how to say people's names. I just take a shot at it. I take 4 or 5 shots at it, and I'm always wrong. It's like, hey, welcome, Stomachacha. And they're like, that's stomach ache. Oh, yeah, okay, fine, thanks. That's an Everybody Loves Raymond joke. Where did the screen go that I had with the thing? Oh, wait. Okay, first let me get you guys, and then... There we go. All right, 36 seconds. We've got 16 entries. There's way more people here than that. Why aren't you guys entering?
They don't want books?
These
are awesome. These are awesome, though.
DM's Tools is next week. Yeah, DM's Tools actually comes out on the 15th, I think, but we're going to talk about it on the show next week. All right. I thought there would be like a lot of Unity questions that I wouldn't be able to answer, but nobody's asking any questions. Nobody cares. Everybody just likes to hang out and talk. Fury and I always joke about how since the show started like a year and a half ago, the longest shows we have are where we do the show for like 20 or 40 minutes or whatever the subject is, and then it just evolves into a discussion for like an hour and a half. Those are the ones.
Right.
Yeah.
So Lensman asked, will there be a bundle for DM's Guild? Are you asking a bundle of the DM tools?
Yeah, so that's a tough. So there's already several bundles, Linsman. So yes, the tools. Well, no, because it's just a thing. It's just a thing. It's just a one thing. DM's Tools maybe is a misleading name. It's not a several module thing. It's just a one thing. So you'll see. We'll talk about it. Just tune in next week and we'll answer that. Question is, what's the best way to bring a table from one rule set to another? For instance, Dungeon Crawl Classic has some great tables, but I'd like to use them in 5e without manually typing.
Yeah, that's.
I don't think you can. I think you have to. I mean, the best you can hope for is using the table importer, which is a free thing on the forums, but you'd still have to copy the text and paste it in there. But go look up on the forums, George. Look up CSV table importer and inline table. You'll find it. Those are extensions that are there. All right, let's give this prize away, and then we'll get to more questions.
Yeah, let's do it.
The winner is a Dragon Bait. Boom.
Oh, Dragon Bait.
Dragon Bait. So, Dragon Bait, send me a PM in Discord with your DM's Guild email, and I'll make sure Robin gets it. Or you can send it directly to Robin if you have her info in the Discord. Well, she's in my Discord. Yeah, you could just PM her directly. There you go. Do it. All right. Question. What about a Robin bundle?
Can you still hear me, by the way? My
Yes.
internet's acting up.
Yeah, no, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. So I would do a bundle, but the way that I do conversions is a little different from Rob. So I actually give the module files back to the original PDF like authors. So it's hard for me to bundle things that I've done for other people. But someday when I have more stuff that I've made like myself, I'll probably make like a big bundle. Maybe.
Yeah. Good. I'm trying to break her of her bad habits, everybody.
Yeah, well,
I'm just teasing you. You're far ahead of other people who've done nothing for DM's Guild. I mean, we all have the power. You know, everybody can do it. If you've used Fantasy Grounds, you can know how to make a campaign. So it's not
for
not
sure.
hard,
Yes,
but only some people are willing to take the time.
It's
let's see.
It's like really tedious too. So yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. What did I thought I skipped a question in there? I thought I saw one. Oh, what's the best way? Oh no, we did that one. You know, in Fantasy Grounds, how would you do a nested table?
Ooh,
that's
a
good
favorite.
question. Okay, do you want to? Here, let me open Fantasy Grounds, and then we'll show you nested tables. Actually, I have. What's the thing that I have that has nested tables? The character builder, maybe. Yeah, I'll show you that. Okay, so let's open.
I love them.
Yeah, I'll show you that. Let's open. Go ahead.
And I really love story templates for generators. I'm like in love with them right now. You have no idea.
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
Yes.
What's one thing that Fantasy Grounds doesn't do that you wish it did, i.e. playing cards, a certain automation, etc.? Ooh, that's tough, because usually if there's something Fantasy Grounds doesn't do that we want it to do, either Smiteworks ends up doing it eventually, or Diablo Bob or Matakuri make it happen. So I can't think of anything.
There's a couple things that I have, and they're not necessarily like full-on gripes, but so I really like the roll for initiative extension, and I use that a lot. But I really wish when like one of your players is targeted by something that an enemy does, and they have to roll like a con save or whatever, I wish it would just pop up and like ask the player to make the roll, instead of the settings are either it just rolls for them or you turn that off, and you would have to like manually, you know, have them roll and then apply things manually. I just wish it would just be a pop-up and be like, you are being targeted, you know, whatever, roll your con save, something like that.
Yeah,
because I think that's how you would play at the table, right? You would be like, oh, the dragon rears up to breathe fire on you, make your dexterity save. You know what I mean?
Cheerbits.
Like, I don't know, it
Cheerbits
just
in the
irks
stream.
me
Thanks
a
for the
little bit.
Yeah, I got you. Cheerbits, thank you, Dragonbait. Yeah, and he sent you a direct message, Robin, for his prize.
Yeah, I got it. So I'll get to it after the show. If I don't reply right away, don't like be offended. I'll just do it after the show.
Okay, so here is a story template. Now, for those of you who don't know, if you go to story, if you open the story tab over here, there's a thing that says templates, and then you can create templates in here. And what story templates do is they allow you to make a thing where anything inside of a bracket, it will go roll on that table. The table name has to be exact. So like, for example, if I go to tables here and I find the ability scores table, so here is the ability scores table where it's going to basically give me 3d6 for all 6 abilities. And so you see when I click generate, it puts strength 10, dex 6, con 11. This guy sucks. And that's because it was generated here. So that's the story template thing. Now, nested tables is where, let's say I was going to, this next background thing, background table. Oh, no, that's not a good example. Maybe race table. Let's do that. Race table. So the race table, it rolls a d10, and then based on the 1 through 10, it rolls on another table. So
there it is.
That's nested table. So
pretty.
Anything in brackets will roll So let's follow this. So let's do the race. I'll generate thing, and it got for the race. It got Tortle. So basically, what happened is when I generated that, it went to this table, and it rolled a 6, I think, and then it opened here, and there's only one choice in there, and that's how you got Tortle, because there's only one in the TOA TTP. There's only one choice, which is the Tortle. But if it had rolled something else, like say it rolled a race in the PHB, then it would have opened up here and took one of the PHB races right there. So that's how that works. So, and you can nest tables, I think, to infinity if you want. And I've seen like some of the treasure tables in the Dungeon Master's Guide are nested, and they roll on the treasure, and then so many coins, and then so many magic items. And like but yeah, story templates are very powerful. So story templates combined with nested tables is crazy. And that's how I got this full PC generator, right? It makes an entire PC for you. I mean, here's an example.
Yeah.
It just rolls everything for you.
Pretty soon with Rob's module and one I'm working on, you'll be able to have like really robust, fleshed out characters.
Yeah, super detailed.
Super
Your
detailed.
guy
like
has
appearance,
brown
personality,
eyes, a scar on his penis, wherever it is. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't include genitals, but now that I think I probably should have.
I gave you one more. Anyway, so that's nested tables, guys. Now oh god, now the problem is people keep typing and I lose questions if they go by. So
oh no.
If I lost a question, just type it in again, guys. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Ahoy, Dave
no,
Johnson.
I think we actually got all of them except the newest one from Lensman. Can you roll a set of dice and compare the results to a table?
Robust general. Can you roll and compare? I mean,
can't you like drag a rolled result like into a table and have it be that? I don't know. Or you could use manual dice entry before you roll on the table and just put your like result that was in chat.
So Lensman, I'm not sure what you would want to do that for. Your question is lost on me because I can't think of a reason to do that. Why would you want to be able to roll dice and then compare it to a table? Just give me any one example of why you would ever want to do that. I can't think of why that would be useful in any way. So it's hard for me to wrap my head around it when I can't think of why I would want to do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Playing Yahtzee spelling. All right, I'm out. I don't know. My answer is I don't know. I mean, could you roll dice? Could you roll a set of dice and then compare that to what's on a table?
Yeah, I mean, you could.
You could open the table and go, oh, look, that's an 11, and then here there's an 11. I mean, see, I'm not getting what you're saying. It's 1d12, Corvan, for sure. Playing a game like Yahtzee, depending on the roll, you may get extra points. Yeah, I'm not 100% what you're going for, but I think where you're leading, Lensman, the answer is no. You can't do that.
Like play Yahtzee in Fantasy Grounds.
You could make that happen. You probably do that in Morecore. You could probably make that happen.
Maybe. But yeah, I don't know.
So much work for Yahtzee. Why would you even?
That's what I'm thinking is that, or what I think he's referring to is like in Xanathar's Guide, you could get bonus, like when you're doing a character's background, you can get bonus points depending if you have like a good upbringing or something. Those points go towards like, how big is your estate and all that fun stuff.
So Lensman, my advice would be just go to boardgamearena.com, boardgamearena, all one word.com, and play Yahtzee. Just do that. All right.
I see what you're saying though, Fury, and I don't know how. Like, has anybody looked at the story generators that come with Xanathar's Guide in Fantasy Grounds? Do they work? Like, is that a thing that they do if you roll that particular parentage or whatever, does it affect the tables in the future? I
No,
mean,
see,
obviously, I should
that's
probably look at those.
that's what, like, his question was rolling dice and then comparing it to a table. There's no way to do. Fantasy Grounds can't do that. You can roll within a table and then have that result roll on a different table from that result, but to roll it in the chat and then compare it, I still can't wrap my head around what he's asking. I must be misunderstanding his question, because like I said, I can't think of why you would ever want to do that. I mean, like, playing a game like Yahtzee, depending on the roll, you may get extra points. No, I can't. No, I'm going to just say no, Linsman. You can't, because I don't.
Yeah.
Unless somebody else watching knows how to do that, I don't think that's a possibility.
So
Unless you add
Diablo
the
Bob.
extra points before you roll.
Say that
Oh
again.
yeah. Oh, I see. You're right. Because you can add a modifier before you roll on a table. There's a modifier box.
Oh, that you can do, but that's not what he asked, though. You can totally do that. There's, any tables that you have. Hello, Fantasy Grounds. Okay, thank you. Any, you can add a modifier here. Like say this is 1d9, I can make it, +5, so that when I roll, it's going to be 6 or higher. And if you go if you go higher than the number, that's another thing about modifiers, is if you have a modifier that makes the result less than 1, it will always use the 1, or more than the top number, it will always use the top number. So, like, let's say I did a +9 here, and I rolled and I got an 11, but the table only goes to 9, it's going to use Chaotic Evil, which is the last entry. So that's something to know for everybody.
Yeah. Okay. There's a question from Diablo Bob, and then we should probably do giveaway.
George Core had a question, like, kind of far up.
Oh God. Okay.
How do you track events and campaigns as they occur? Do you use notes or story entries, or just track them outside of FG?
So many different ways.
Do all three.
You can do all three, but a preferred way, what they want you to do, is use calendar. So you open the calendar and you choose, like, oh, I'm gonna use this March for 11th. It's the 11th March. 11th. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be. And so you can go, here, the players went here, and then, the player notes just TPK like that. So then you can, and it'll put a little blue, I don't know if you guys can see that on stream, it'll put a little blue dot there. So every day that has a note in it, I think it's blue and red for player and GM note. So you can keep your whole campaign in here. And you can use
it's so tedious, though.
You can use, but I mean, that's just
I don't like
it. I don't like it either. I never use it.
I don't like it.
And you can do, the calendars can be like the regular, Earth calendar, or you can do D&D calendars with 10 days and the fucked up months that they use in Faerun or whatever. But anyway, that's one way.
Yeah. I use story entries because I can link things in them. If they, like, didn't kill a big bad or whatever, I can just put his stat block in there in case I want him to come back, et cetera, et cetera. Like, story entries for me are robust enough to keep track of everything I need.
Same thing with notes.
Yeah. So the answer to that question is yes, and then parentheses, whichever method you prefer. Can you track time? Yes, you can. So if you go here, right, if you go here and you say the year is, 1584 or whatever it is, and then if you click this little thing up here, the chat thing, it puts the time there, right, and the date, and then you can do the time, boom, and then you have to manually, like, put this here and hold control, and then just start going through time. And I'm going backwards. I'm scrolling down. If I scroll up, it'll go. But then you see how as I go through 24 hours, the day changes. So you can absolutely do that. As you play the game, and they take long rests, you can tick off 8 hours. You can tick off an hour, whatever the hell you have to do. And then whenever you get to wherever you are, you can say, okay, guys, here it is. It's Tuesday, the 30th of March, 1584 at 5 a.m. But yeah, there you go. That's how you do it. All right. Fuck, I answered 2 questions in a row. I'm so proud.
Let's do a giveaway.
Okay,
let's do a giveaway.
Let's do a giveaway.
The next thing
is... And then we'll get to Diablo Bob.
Okay. The next giveaway is this one. And it is called Cursed Classes. Everything you need to transform cursed afflictions into compelling adventures.
Ooh.
All right, so let's go over here.
I love this one too.
Let's go over here
This
and
one's
call
awesome.
this Cursed Classes. And let's make the password, or I mean the trigger word. Trigger. Okay, guys, 2 minutes. The trigger word is millennial. No, it isn't. It's cursed. It's exclamation cursed. Robin is lovely and talented and appropriate to have on the show, but a big part of it is that, she laughs at my jokes. Theory used to laugh at my jokes, but she's heard them all now, so they're not funny anymore.
Yeah, they're kind of old.
Digital Prophet, you missed a D. You missed a D, which is what my prom date said. No, I'm just kidding. You gotta put the D on the end of it. Yeah, eventually Robin will be like, oh yeah, that's the 17th time I've heard that.
No, I don't know. I'm so easily entertained though, and I think a lot of things are funny. So
for you.
Yeah.
Ooh. At one point we'll find that, threshold of what's funny, what's not funny for.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there are certain types of jokes that I don't think are funny. Really dark things, but whatever. To each their own. I'm a really mature person, so.
Grex80.
Okay,
I'm not. Grex83, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
So while that timer's finishing, Diablo Bob had a question. How do you nest a table into a template?
How do you nest a table into a template?
So you can't so you can nest tables within other tables, and then you can build a generator basically using a story template, and to link a table that template will roll on, you just put the table name in square brackets on the story generator.
So the way I just showed is the only way you can do it. You can bracket in the story template, which calls a table, and then within tables you can nest them as far as you want. You can roll a table that rolls on 17 other tables. All right. Let's see who won. The winner
Cursed Classes.
Cursed Classes. Engorgio, 12.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap. And so Engorgio, send a PM to Robin and send her your DMs Guild. Fuck yeah, he said. Send her your DMs Guild email. Make sure it's for DMs Guild, not something else. And congrats to you, sir. And then we'll give away more prizes in just a little while.
Just imagine, whenever I hear "fuck yeah," I just think of a 12-year-old who's trying cursing for the first time. Fuck yeah, I don't know why.
I love you, man. Hey, Stash 118, thanks for the sub. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the sub. Bitboss, attack the Bitboss, Lady Shell, Bitboss. Do you guys ever remember the first time you heard a parent swear?
Yeah, I was 8 years old, and my dad said bastard while he was driving once. It was road rage fueled, I'm sure. And I remember sitting in the back seat of the car and asking my dad, what does bastard mean? My dad turned around and was livid with me, incensed. And I remember, I'll never forget this, to never ask your parents what bad words mean, even if they're the ones who said them.
I was like, my mom was a school teacher and my dad was a letter carrier, and my dad was way more prim and proper than my mom, but I'd heard my mom swear a lot. Yeah, but my dad never really swore, and my mom said stuff, but never the F word. I'd never heard her say the F word. And then I was 17 one time. I was standing in the kitchen, and my dad and I were talking, and my mom comes in. She's coming home at what time school teachers come home, 5 o'clock, whatever. She comes home, she's super mad, and she's like, this happened and that happened, and I'm so mad. And we were like, oh, sorry you had a bad day. And she's standing with her back to the refrigerator, and I'm standing leaning against the sink. And I don't know why that makes a difference, just set the scene. And my mom is like, I'm so mad. And then she paused, and she looked right into my eyes, and she just paused. And she waited like 5 seconds until it became really uncomfortable. And she just goes, "Fuck!" And I looked at her. I looked at her. I go, "Don't do that." She goes, "I hear you say it all the time." I go, "Yeah, but moms don't say that. That's not ladylike." And then she started laughing. That made her feel better. She goes, "Oh, Rob, that's so funny." She goes, "I'll try never to say it again." I was like, "Thank you," because it's quite disturbing coming out of your mouth.
Aww.
I go, and then she's laughing. Yeah, and then I said, "I'll just try and double up for the both of us." And she's like, "Okay, whatever." You know.
The fact that y'all had that like intense staring moment, and then she yelled, it's like, what the hell, Mom?
I know, because I felt violated. Like I felt like she was looking at me and thinking to herself, "He'll appreciate this." Fuck! And I'm like, no, I don't ever want to hear that again. please can we? And my dad just sat over in the corner and was like, "Whatever, you two." Yeah.
Oh my god.
So is this where you get all your cursing from? Is your mother? Is this what the whole origin story was?
Any cursing that happened in my house, my parents got it from me. Trust me. I got my cursing on the streets, baby. The worst thing my dad ever did that came close to saying the F word. My dad was really big on puns, which is why I hate puns. They're the lowest form of comedy. But in
I love puns.
And that we can't be friends.
I love puns.
Oh, Robin went off the stream. Everybody, what happened? She's gone. In 1983, when the Falkland Islands thing happened, for those of you that read history, my dad came home for lunch because he was a letter carrier and he had the route near our house, so he got to come home for lunch every day. And I was home from school. And my dad flung open the door, and I just happened to be standing in the house right where he was. And he flung open the door. I don't know how he knew I was there, but he immediately went, "Today, war broke out on the fucking islands." And I went on the floor laughing because he'd never said the F word before, and that was the closest he could come to it. And he just he put like his hand against his belly like he was doing a comedy bit and just stepped over me and walked through the house. It was just funny. My god! It was just really funny. It was one of my best memories of my dad, who turned out was not really a nice guy. That's a different story.
Aww.
Yeah, he stole my college money twice. I'll tell that story on stream another time.
No, sounds like my dad.
Did your dad steal your college money?
We'll not get into it. My dad was something else.
He was a bastard. Remember?
Yeah.
That's a callback right there.
No, he would just call people bastards randomly, though. Who does that?
I don't know. Question: in Fantasy Grounds, if your maps are in folders, in the images folder, is there a way to get FG to auto sort them without creating a group?
No.
It will just do them alphabetically. So the way you can not auto sort them, but you can name them in the order that you want.
Numbers. Yeah.
You could. I do when I'm making modules. I sometimes do that. Did we leave it all?
We missed a couple questions.
Oh, did we? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So Engorgio is asking, what song would you play on repeat if you wanted to infuriate someone with music?
The Friday song by Rebecca Black.
My thing would probably be anything boy band or Spice Girl related on repeat.
This is to infuriate somebody, right?
Oh yeah, to piss them off.
Okay, so mine would be well, 30 years ago I would have answered that with "We Built This City" by Starship, but I no longer feel that way.
I love that song though.
Yeah, but when it came out, it was literally every third song. Like they play that two songs, that two songs, that two songs. It was crazy. Right now, I think what I would play is whatever the music is on the shows where there's torturing someone in the room and they're trying to make them go crazy by the sounds, like that hard rock screaming crap. I don't know. I don't have a song per se. Oh, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I love Taylor Swift.
I like Taylor Swift as well. Another question, Darth X. This is for each of us. What is your favorite RPG rule set other than 5e?
Cypher System.
RPG Fantasy Grounds specific or anything?
Just RPG?
Any. He didn't specify, so any RPG.
If you say mutants and masterminds, I will drive to your house and punch you.
Well, that just sounds like a challenge to me now.
I
Seriously, my
do like
answer is
explaining
mutants and no, I'm just kidding.
No!
Wow, that's a tough one because I'm such a 5e guy. And
Yeah,
I
Okay,
have,
while he's thinking about it, I will say that I enjoy Legends of the Five Rings, the exploding
Ooh.
D10s. Exploding D10s are so much fun. I'm not really great with all that RP, following the rules, especially because I play a female character and that type of era. Female characters are kind of, looked down on. But I was a really fucking badass archer, so.
Yes! That sounds awesome. And I saw people playing Legend of the Five Ring at my friendly local bookstore when we lived in Kansas City. And I just thought it looked so pretty, like really cool.
Oh my god, yeah.
Art.
The artwork
Yeah,
is
fucking
gorgeous on
gorgeous.
that. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I want to play that someday. You should teach me, Fury.
I can. It's just all the politics is going to be like a whole seminar. It takes like a whole month to fucking read up and
that's
learn
okay.
and know who the fucking Jade Emperor is at the moment, and then who's backstabbing who and who has alliances. It is a lot of crazy politics.
and I can't come up with the answer to that question for myself, so I'll just say Savage Worlds because I love exploding dice. And Savage Worlds was the
Yes.
first place I came into contact with that.
It's a solid choice.
Yeah, Caesar's right because I'm such a 5e guy. I mean, I would say previous Dungeons & Dragons editions, but I only ever played 1st edition, and then I did play 4th edition for those years, but which at the time, when that's all there was, I thought was fun, but then when 5th edition came out, I hate 4th edition so much, but I didn't when that's what there was available, I didn't hate it. But once 5th edition came out, I thought this is so much, and it's like infinitely more times better than 4th edition. Because 4th edition was, they were trying to be a video game. They were trying to do like WoW on tabletop, which just didn't work.
Mm-hmm. I'm a huge 5th edition. That's almost all I play. The only time I play another system is when people ask me to, hey, will you come play in this one shot or come guest in our campaign? Other than that, if I'm running a game, it's 5th edition.
That's
just
me too.
Love it so much.
I said before, you and I are just the female and male versions of each other.
Yeah.
One of us is much older. Anyway, happy birthday. So
thanks.
Hey
girl.
There she is. It's like good camera, okay camera, shitty camera. What is happening?
Aww.
Is that the camera we got you, Fury?
Yes.
Well, it's the same as mine. Oh, you know what's funny is you're pixelated, but your desk isn't, your chair isn't. Just you are. I don't understand what's happening. It's like it's a fake avatar. I don't know. Anyway, Savage Worlds. Good. Next, what's the next question? Question for Robin. Which is more comfy, the gaming chair behind you or the office chair you're sitting in? Also, where did you get the most comfy chair?
We actually have 2 of those chairs. That one is my chair, but I swapped my husband for I'm sitting in my husband's office chair because this chair that I'm sitting in is immensely more comfortable than that fucking DX Racer. Don't spend money on DX Racer chairs because they are horribly uncomfortable. I can't sit in it for longer than an hour before my ass hurts. I can't do it. So yeah, I traded my husband for his chair tonight, and this is some fucking fancy executive high speed office chair, and it's amazing. I love it. Yes. Sorry for rambling.
That's all right. No, you're fine.
I still got more shit to give away.
Good. Let's give away something else. I'm out of material. Let's give us something else. The next thing you're giving away, here, let me get the link.
Archetypes of Eberron.
Right?
Yeah.
1v2Rs. 1v2Rs. That's how you remember it.
Is Eberron the campaign that some people either really love it or really hate it? Is that the one I'm thinking of? I don't know.
There's a lot of campaigns that describes.
I know there's some hatred out there for Forgotten Realms, but Forgotten Realms is the one I'm most familiar with for obvious reasons because Wizards of the Coast puts out everything for it. Really hate it. Cordovan, you you hate Eberron?
Well, then don't join.
Aw.
Okay, Eberron, you guys. 1B, 2Rs. 1B, 2Rs. Eberron. Join it. Do it. Live it. Learn it.
Yeah.
2 minutes. Yeah, when I make this thing go off screen even a little bit, the timer freezes. It's still counting it. It's still doing it, but it just stops it first. I don't know what the hell that is.
Oh, Cordovan doesn't like Warforged. What? Robots are dope, though. I like Eberron. I've never actually ran a game in it, but I think the premise is cool.
Rob, you can cover up me and my non-great camera if you need.
No, you look so cute, though. I
did
it.
See me and my big armchair. I love it too. I do have
it looks so comfortable
gamer chair behind me, but I like this one because it's nice wide. I'm literally sitting like cross-legged in it, and it's just wonderful.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous. That's what I should get. I should get like an armchair. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna ask my husband.
I keep needing to put like caster wheels on the bottom so that we can roll and shit.
Yes.
I'm lazy, so I don't.
Whose voice do I hear?
Oh, that's my husband. He's literally sitting next to me playing Call of Duty.
Aww. Is he like yelling at 14-year-olds?
I don't even know what he's doing. He's running around shooting shit.
I shot you in the face, bitch! That's what you say to every 14-year-old.
Right.
So you have a quote now, Robin.
I do.
You have a
God.
quote in the Twitch chat.
Robots are dope, though.
They are dope, though. Okay, keyword raffle. Let's give this away. Let's do this. 5 seconds, 3 seconds.
Let's do it. Dude, I really want to get an armchair in here now. Like a legit armchair.
And it's just like one, like if I lean back, it has a little thing that pushes out for my feet so I can recline and, totally fall asleep while gaming.
I need that.
All right, the winner is Tom Knapp, 1976.
Tom
I'm assuming that Tom Knapp is somewhere in the vicinity of 44 years old. I'm just guessing. Tom, send Robin in my Discord. Send her a personal message with your DMs Guild email.
Congrats!
Yay!
Get some Eberron archetypes in your life.
All right. Is there questions? Did we miss anything? Okay, calm down.
Maybe.
Question:
there's one now.
How to make a token set? Oh, you go.
You've done that before.
You go in and you get whatever tokens you want, right? Let's say here. Let me get some tokens. And you go to, you click on library and click on export, and then whatever tokens you want, you just drag them in here like this. Whoops. Well, maybe first of all you have to know how to use Fanacrons. And I would of course not do this. I'm using all copyright tokens. I would never do this. But just as an example, you drag them all in, and then once they're all in there where you want them, you just export it like you would any other campaign, and that's how you do it.
Oh my god, I want those tokens.
These?
Yeah, where'd you get them from?
These are the spell tokens on DM's Guild. I think it's $5 from this guy that made them. Let's look here.
So, okay, I've almost bought those. When you put them on a battle map, are they like the right size? Or does like the battle map have to be a certain pixel count for them to be the right size?
It's going to put them on there as a medium creature, and then you have to blow them up. Yeah, but there's no real, there's no real way to do it. I don't know. Is Diablo Bob in the chat right now? Those are the spell tokens. Yeah. So Diablo Bob, will DM's Guild size the tokens for spells, or is that
you have to scale them?
Right, but he's making a thing that does tokens too. So I don't know what his thing is going to do. Maybe it'll be better.
Oh yeah. What if you could just like? Oh, I have an idea. What if you put those tokens on an NPC sheet, right, and just set the size to like huge or gargantuan or whatever, like for spell effects you figure out how many squares they need to fucking take up, right? And you set it to be that creature size, and then you just use that whenever you need that spell token.
Yeah, so Diablo Bob is doing that.
Oh, my bad.
So the answer to what is the best the best Wi-Fi network name is mine. No one has one better than me, and mine's NSA Hub. And believe me,
oh my god, no. Mine says NSA is watching you.
Yeah, but see, NSA is watching you. That's very obviously a joke.
Oh my
But
god.
if you see NSA Hub, you are not going to fucking log on to that. Mine's password protected anyway,
I'm going to
too.
tell my husband right now.
Mine used to say, I think it said FBI van. And then, wait for your neighbors to open a curtain. What the fuck? Is there a van out
I
there?
feel like ours.
All right. So, wait, are we in the middle of a drawing or did we do it already?
We did it. Tom
Okay.
Knapp got archetype, but there's still like 3 more things to give away.
All right, cool.
Or 2, unless you want to do an extra of the compendium of written works. Then that
All
would
right,
be
let's
3.
do the next one. Let's do it. Let me go down.
I
I'm
don't
so
know. I
excited.
just want to give people shit.
Just give stuff. All right, Dwarvish Archetypes is... Okay, here's the link, everybody. Here's the link. Dwarvish Archetypes. Okay. All right, why is it... What is... So much stuff open on my computer. Here, let me... First of all, since I'm here...
You can do it, Rob. I believe in you.
Oh, you know what? I have something in the clipboard, so I don't want to erase that. I'll go fix it first. All right, here it is. So Dwarvish Archetypes, the keyword is going to be dwarf. D-W-A-R-F, dwarf.
Vex just called me a pretty dwarf, and I don't know if that's a compliment or like a really shady way to mask an insult.
See, I would say elf. I would call you an elf, not a dwarf. I think that's a better...
Totally a shady insult. Like a
It's a
backhanded,
shady
Right?
insult.
backhanded compliment. That's what it's called, right?
You have been
Yeah,
virtually
backhanded compliment.
All
Like,
right.
I love your dress. It makes you look so skinny, or what? Like that's a backhanded compliment.
Oh yeah,
Jeez.
when it's slimming.
I
Yeah.
love that book you wrote.
Girls
You
are
seem
so
smart.
mean. Yes.
Yeah. Dwarf, everybody! Exclamation DW, ARF, DW ARF. Well, you are short,
It's
Robin.
the beard. I don't have a beard.
What? She has no beard. Hold on, let me check the camera. Do you have a beard?
Your husband's a beard.
Oh,
My
wait a
husband
minute.
has
Hold
a
on.
huge
Now this
beard.
is just lesbian talk. None of this will happen.
I don't have it, though.
How short is Robin? That's the
I'm-
question on the stream now.
I'm 5'6", which I don't think is actually that short, but it's not that
You're
tall
not
either.
the same height as me.
Yeah, it's like average, right? How tall are you?
Yeah, I'm 5'6", 5'7"
Yeah.
And of course, we're both taller than Rob, so that's all that matters.
I'll take this stream deck and see which button does this fucking bullshit here. I used to be 5'6". Then I had major surgery, and I got out and I was an inch shorter. And I'm like, what the fuck did you fuckers do? I cried when I'm serious, because I've been a short man my whole life. 5'6" isn't that tall for a man. So I've been short my whole life. And then I got shorter? What the fuck? I was so mad. I cried. I literally started crying. I was like a 48-year-old man standing on a fucking scale with a thing on my head like that, crying.
Aww.
And I'm like, measure that shit again. And she's like, no, you're 5'5". I said, measure it again.
Measure it again. My husband is 5'7", so like he's only an inch taller than me. So I don't wear heels anymore since I met him, because then I'd be taller than he is. But it's okay, I don't mind. I love him.
One of my girlfriends was 5'10", and she used to wear flats all the time. And I asked her one time, I said, we never talked about it, never mentioned it. I said, why do you always wear flats? Don't you like to wear heels? And she goes, because I love you. And I was like, ah. She's gone now.
And Gorgio, if we're all so short, how tall are you? He's calling us midgets. It kind of hurts my feelings.
I don't feel like I feel like I'm the same height as most other women I meet, or I'm like an inch taller or an inch shorter. And like other than that, like I've met people on my husband's side of the family. A lot of the women are like 5'2", 5'3", 5'4", like shorter. But yeah, like I feel like I'm average, like straight up average. I've never met a really tall
And Gorgio's
lady.
6'5", you fucking freak.
He's a fucking giant. Yeah.
A fucking freak. All right,
Yeah,
here we
that's
go.
crazy.
The winner is not Engorgio. Digital Prophet. What's up, yo? Digital Prophet. Nice job.
For Dwarvish archetypes.
I say nice job. Like, hey, you skillfully mastered to win the random drawing. Nice job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good job typing.
So, Digital Prophet, send Robin a PM in Discord with your DM's Guild email so that she may award you. We've been going an hour. Holy Christ! See, it just gets away from you.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I'm happy to go as long as it takes. That's what I say to all the women.
Oh. Did we decide on the game for tonight?
The game is going to be whatever she chooses.
I want to play
but she wanted-
this game.
Yeah, we're gonna need more people in chat.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll have people come in if they want to come in the lobby or whatever. We'll work that out.
Fuck yes.
Fuck yeah.
We could make it into a drawing.
We could.
Ooh.
I'm of the opinion that if we take everybody who wants to come, we will still need people.
Maybe, yeah. Some people are shy.
How long will it take for Rob to fix the stream? What is wrong with the stream? Oh, Jesus.
It's showing your
It's not
Dungeon of
showing
the
that.
Fuck.
Mage.
I didn't even know. How long has it been that way? Holy shit.
For like
For about
10
5 minutes.
You guys didn't tell me.
Like top.
I had it on.
I mean, we thought it was on
I
purpose.
thought you did it on purpose.
I had it. What did I have it on? I had it on Dungeon of the Mad Mage, which is like, yeah, I don't know, guys. I just hit the wrong button.
Hilarious.
Oh, you know what? It was when I picked up my stream deck to joke that I was gonna hang up on you guys. Yeah,
fucked it up.
I fucked it all up. All right, we're back.
That's right.
And funny, I had
Okay,
this.
let's do Elvish archetypes real quick because I know it's like already after,
We don't.
we've
have
been
time.
going for a while.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It ends when we stop.
We don't have a time limit.
True.
All right, Elvish. Okay, let's do it.
I don't know. Did people have more questions? I
If
keep
they
fucking up
do.
my
Elvish,
stupid.
We should probably say, if we haven't answered your question at this point, obviously we forgot about it. So please resubmit your question and we'll try to answer it this time.
Yeah. If you guys didn't get your question answer,
Send your angry emails to robtui@gmail.com.
how dare you? Let's see. Oh, I want to do this again, but I also copied it, and it's a whole thing. Never mind. Okay, here we go. So Elvish
Darth
archetypes.
is wondering. Vex wants to know when we're playing the rocket ship game. When this stream is over.
Yeah, we're gonna play it when the stream's over. Okay, here we go.
Ooh, okay. Hey, Rob. So for this one, we'll do Elvish archetypes, and then if you want to draw a second winner, I'll give another copy of the Compendium of Written Works. for
Okay,
fantasy
so
rounds. Two.
So join up, guys, if you want to get the Elvish archetypes or the first one we gave away, and I'll pick two winners out of this lot. Yeah, the book of books. Mhm.
I almost called it the Big Book of Books, but everybody was like, "That's stupid," so that didn't happen.
Series
I
Cat.
like
in
it. I like the
retrospect.
redundancy.
Right? The Big Book of Books. Oh well.
This is the last
Missed
prize.
opportunity.
Fury's giving away her cat.
Oh,
He's too adorable to give away. Look at him. Look at him.
oh my
When I
god.
was cooking, he was just there rolling around the floor, and I'm like, oh, you're adorable.
Such a docile,
cute.
cute animal with her little blue eyes, and just to know if you died in your sleep, she would eat you the next day.
Darth Vex says the Big Book of Books is an
I think it's
awesome
within
name.
2 hours.
There's a book in that book because it contains a bunch of books. There's a book in there called Belligerent Beasts and Where to Battle Them. Yeah, I'm genius. All my stuff is awesome and you should buy it.
I love all the alliterations.
I don't make blatant sales pitches like Robin does. All my shit is fucking awesome. Buy it, bitches. She didn't really
Hashtag
use...
no shame.
D20 TV, thanks for the sub. I appreciate that. D20 TV, what's up?
Where's Morty? Morty is off.
Cheerbits.
Being a cat
Cheerbits in the stream.
somewhere.
Thanks for the cheerbits.
Cheerbits,
With
Marmusman,
Bahamut.
Cheerbits, Marmusman, Cheerbits, Bitboss, attack. Alright, it's 15 seconds and we shall see. We shall see the two winners. Shall indeed. So yeah, stick around, everybody, because we are going to play Jackbox.tv games. And normally we don't do this, but today we'll let anybody who wants to come in the lobby, the voice lobby with us.
It's gonna be crazy.
And it's going to be crazy.
Oh, that means we gotta go into the voice lobby.
Yeah, but not till
After the show. Not until after this giveaway.
Robin, I'm going to let you answer this. What is bigger, Rob's package or Robin's book?
Rob's package, 100%.
God, I love you so much.
Someday
That is
I'll
the
have
right
my
answer.
own big package.
Wow, I support you. I'm an ally. I support you.
Yes.
Okay, here we
I'm
go.
working on my big package.
I am
Sorry.
an ally. I am an ally of the communities, all the communities, really. But it does make me mad when a trans man has a bigger penis than me. That does anger me. It does.
You could
Can
you
I do
could
something?
fix that with a lot of money.
Yeah, well. There's a honey. Are you gonna come in here? I'm talking about my. Okay, she's not coming in.
Oh my god.
Let's draw a winner. Lensman is getting the Elvish archetypes. So Lensman,
Oh yeah.
send Robin a PM with your DM's Guild email, and also when you send her the PM, tell her it's Elvish archetypes, because the next person, I want the big book. Well,
Aw. Well, if he wants the big book, we'll just draw again, and the next person gets Elvish archetypes.
okay.
We'll just swap them.
I as long as nobody's
I
gonna be mad about that, I wouldn't. Okay, well it's your birthday. I'm not gonna stop.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so the winner of the Elvish archetypes in that case is Gore Vidal. Boom.
Gorbidal. Oh, everybody wanted the big book? I'll give away another one. I don't care. Rob's like, fuck you, Robin.
No, it's okay. It's just I've been streaming so long that I know all the foibles of. Like you'll get emails saying, "Hey, you shouldn't have done that. You should have had separate drawing." You know, people will complain. Just trust me.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
sorry.
trying
Sorry.
to.
Well,
I
let's see
fucked
what-
up.
It ain't me.
Let's see what Gorby Doll said.
I fucked up.
Gore Vidal. Let him choose. How about that?
Yeah. You want Elvish archetypes or the book?
That way we didn't make anybody mad. Of course, it's all Rob's fault.
That's a quote right there.
All right.
I'm sorry, I fucked it all up.
That's all right.
I was just trying to be nice and give away lots of stuff.
So drunk. It's all right. It's fine.
I'm not drunk.
That's what drunk people say, isn't it? I'm not drunk. You're drunk.
I like never
Oh,
drink.
Gore Vidal
Apparently
says
Gore Vidal's
he
cool
wants
with
the
the
Elvish
Elvish
There we
archetypes.
go. See?
So Gore Vidal, email or
Archetypes.
PM Robin. Yeah, Rob learned the lesson of trying to be nice. Yeah, that's true. Try to do nice things. Hey, speaking of being nice, I'm giving away $1,000. Everybody, get in on it. Here's the link. Just do it. Stop asking me and just get your money.
Yeah.
Get doing it.
Do it. Do it.
Oh, Robin, don't let me forget to give you your your birthday present. If I forget, I don't think I'll forget.
Okay. Aw.
It's not.
Thank you so much.
It's not inappropriate for you to remind me if I forget, because I'm super old. And
I
don't
feel like
remember.
it is though, so
No, it's not. It's not. It's not.
I will try to.
All right. Any more? This is your last chance, guys. If you do have, here's a question. What's your favorite 5e setting? Lost Lands, Faerun, Midgard, etc.
Oh, ooh, that's hard.
Well, my favorite.
I like
5e
Midgard.
What about you, Furid?
Cheer bits in the
It's not my
stream.
favorite,
Thanks for the
though.
cheer bits.
Probably Faerun, because that's the only one I really know. And
Shearbits, McClancy, thank you so much, sir. Shearbits. Ooh, McClancy is current bit boss. That's how you do it. Mine is probably if it's not Faerun, I would go with Barovia, because that's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I don't know. That's so hard. I really do like Midgard. That's the Kobold Press setting,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, I did.
Yeah, I like it.
A
I think
bunch
it's
of
really
those
cool.
Fantasy Grounds modules, Midgard Heroes, all
Mhm.
that stuff. Rob,
I
Judy,
usually
can
run
you
my
fix the
own
quote?
like homebrew.
Can you fix quote 84? Fucking, who put that in there?
Oh my god.
He fucked it up. I make people mods and they don't know what they're doing.
I love it.
Quote 84. Let's see. Quote 84.
Yeah, I
Big
didn't even
package
remember
is
how the
bigger,
question was
Robin.
posited.
Rob's package is big. Okay, here we go. Let's fix it. User was Robin. The quote was, Rob's big package is bigger. Save.
Hey Lensman, you wanted the book or you wanted Elvish Archetypes? I know Gorvidal said Elvish Archetypes, but I just wanted to make sure that we were clear for Lensman. Big book. Cool. Got it. Boom.
Am I on camera right
Has
now?
anyone played Lost Land? Yeah, you are. Has anyone played Lost Lands from Frog God Games material? I know Rob talks about it from time to time. I've never played it. No. You've never played it, but you talk about it.
I talk about what?
Lost Lands from Frog God Games.
I'm excited to find out who it is that you're confusing with me because I don't even think those words have ever come out of my mouth.
He's talking about Savage
haven't.
Lands.
Oh
Lost-
yeah, Savage Worlds maybe. I
Savage
don't know.
Worlds,
I
yeah.
didn't write the question.
No, but you thought I
I've
talked
never
about
played
Lost
Lost
Lands.
No, that's what they said in the question.
Oh, he hates the NPC
Has
stat blocks from
anyone
Frog God
played
Games.
Lost
Yeah,
Lands?
I just
Frog
stopped
God
doing.
Mid-
I stopped
Games
doing
material.
certain third-party companies for Fantasy Grounds. I stopped doing their conversions because it's just such a pain in the ass to convert all their crap. Doesn't mean it's not good material. It just means that when they do the PDFs, they're not thinking about, hey, let me make it easy for Rob. They're not thinking that.
Uh-huh.
So they're thinking how to make it harder for Rob than
Right,
just to
right.
fuck
Just
him over.
yeah.
What is
Rob-
it that's like? Is it like the way the PDFs are like rastered, or is it something else?
No, just like you can't, like if you're trying to use NPC Engineer to make NPCs
I don't use
by
that.
copying the stat. I know you do it the manually. But if you're doing 400 of them, you want to use something that'll help you, right? And then you would just copy it, and then you'd have to change 8 things in every stat. But it was just a giant pain.
Oh, okay.
Nereid looks like she is encapsulated by octo arms. The pattern looks like suckers. Oh yeah, your armchairs. Yeah, your armchair. Yeah, they look like octopus suckers.
That's awesome.
All right, are we done? Are we gonna go play games now? Is this it?
I
Is
think
that it?
so.
All
I
right.
think it's time. It's time.
I think so. Yeah. So I just want to let everybody know if you won tonight, I will get to you after games and stuff. But I
After
won't forget.
games.
I promise.
All right,
Yeah.
so guys, if you want to be in the voice chat with us, just come to the Discord server and get in the lobby. Here, I'll put the Discord server for those of you that don't have it. First of all, as I always say, if you're not on my Discord, how dare you? Robin, hope you have a memorable birthday. That's Lensman.
Thank you so much.
So
Come
happy
play
birthday.
Spaceship Game.
Yeah, come play the Spaceship game. So we're going to stop the stream, guys, for 5 or 10 minutes, and then we'll bring it back, and we'll play Jackbox TV games. You're all welcome to stick around. If you want to come in the voice with us, you can do that. And if you don't want to do that, but you still want to play, we can have up to 10,000 players. So everybody can play. Seriously, like, not kidding. Everybody. So we'll be back in a few. And until then, good gaming, everyone.